Probably two of the most important they're all very important documents because we're also planning for your incapacity, right? And just like Jennifer said, and I tell my clients when they come in, your number one goal for your estate plan really needs to be you. What do you want to happen to you, right? We can talk about how the kids get their money later on if that's where you want it to go, but the number one goal has to be you. Remember I said you're the CEO of your own life. You make these decisions ahead of time so that a judge that you've never met, that your family has never met before, doesn't have to make those decisions later on, okay? Because they have hundreds of guardianships on their docket. Financial, the two kind of big documents that people forget about when they're trying to do it on their own is having a financial power of attorney that is going to work in conjunction with your successor trustee of your trust and also your porver will. Why is the financial power of attorney so important? Especially with the real estate, we see a lot of families, they will come into our office, get a revocable trust. We make certain that the house that they're living in is put into the name of the trust, okay? That's key, funding the trust. Then inevitably what they do is they sell that house because they've come to see us, and so now they're thinking of what's next, right? How do we start, what do we keep doing? We're excited about this. So maybe they downsize from that big house that they have, now they've bought a smaller house, and they don't tell the realtor or the title company that they have a trust. And we find out about this when we meet with them at our annual meeting, either the next year or a couple of years later, that new little house that they have is not in the name of the trust. And if we catch it, and they still have capacity, then we put it into the trust. People always forget, talking about what people forget. They forget to put their assets, they forget to fund them into their trust. Now, if they were to become incapacitated and they're still alive, that's where the financial power of attorney that I talked about comes into play. And if the financial power of attorney is also your successor trustee for incapacity, then they can simply take off their hat, their successor trustee hat, put it on the table and put on their financial power of attorney hat. And now, because they're the financial power of attorney, they have the authority to change the title of that house that is not in the name of your trust into the name of your trust, okay? Because the successor trustee only has the power to administer the assets that are in that trust bucket. Make sense? But if it's not in the trust bucket, then they have no authority over it. So that's where the financial power of attorney comes into play. And it is very important because once they take over a trust for somebody, their first job is to figure out what all the assets are, do an inventory.
I know I've thrown a lot at you today, so that's why we've prepared our free guide on estate planning. I'll put a link to it in the description below and in the comment section below that so that you can download it and get started in the right direction. And to help you out even more, watch this video up here and this video up here. If you enjoyed this video, then guys, please smash that subscribe button and click on the like button. And also click on that little bell so you'll get notified every time we post a new video. Have a great day and an awesome week. And as always, thanks for watching.